got some serious news regarding this year's Kentucky Derby winner Medina Spirit and their trainer Bob Baffert. Bob Baffert has been suspended from Churchill Downs racetrack after they found an excessive amount of steroid betamethasone in Medina Spirit, which is sometimes used to treat pain and inflammation in horses. And a statement by Churchill Downs officials was made, and they said, and I quote, "To be clear, if the findings are upheld, Medina Spirit's results in the Kentucky Derby will be invalidated, and Mandaloun will be declared the winner." So this is some very serious stuff against Medina Spirits and Bob Baffert, Nate. And this is a statement about Churchill Downs. They said, and I quote, "Churchill Downs will not tolerate it. Given the seriousness of the alleged offense, Churchill Downs will immediately suspend Bob Baffert, the trainer of Medina Spirit, from entering any horses at Churchill Downs Raceway." And in a statement sent to Horse Racing Nation by Bob Baffert's attorney, Craig Robertson, this statement by Bob Baffert was made. He said, and I quote, "I intend to thoroughly and transparently investigate the matter to determine how this could have happened. We will have the split sample analyzed and DNA testing performed. That will be the first step in the process." And he actually made another quote, additional quote regarding the incident. He said, and I quote, "I got the biggest gut punch in racing for something I didn't do. And it's disturbing. It's an injustice to the horse. I don't know what's going on in racing right now, but there's something not right. I don't feel embarrassed. I feel like I was wronged. We're going to do our own investigation. We're going to be transparent with the race commission like we've always been. He's a great horse. He doesn't deserve this. He ran a gallant race." And that's what he said about the horse. So that was Bob Baffert's statement. Now, before I pass it on to you, Nate, I just want to say this article is written by ESPN News Services. So I'll start off with you. Your thoughts on Medina Spirit possibly being taken away its Kentucky Derby win due to the fact that there were steroids in Medina Spirit.
Yeah, this is very, very serious, Mario. I don't know what to say, dude. Like, personally, like, I look at it and it's like, anything could have happened. Maybe the horse was in pain and they needed to. But, but here's my problem with this, okay, Mario? This is not medicine for animals. Whether you were trying to use this for because he had pain or like come on, like now we're injecting animals with drugs used for humans, really? Now, again, I'm not saying this is Bob Baffert's doing because again he denies this, so I'm not gonna say who did this or who didn't do it. I don't know. These are just allegations again. But my biggest problem with this, whoever did this, is not smart at all because you're literally injecting an animal with human drugs. See, if that was made for animals, I wouldn't be so mad about it because now again I don't know what the intentions were for using it. Maybe the Medina Spirit was in pain and they needed something to cure the pain, or maybe they were actually trying to use it to get an upper hand. I don't know, but my problem with it is you were using human drugs. That's my problem with this. Again, I'm not saying who actually did it, who not. I'm not sure if Bob Baffert did. He denies it. He has no idea what's going on. So maybe he's right. Maybe he isn't denying. Maybe he's in denial because he didn't do it. I don't know. I can't tell you. But that that's just that's tough, man. It really is. It's like I get when humans do it when they do it with the drugs. I know we've talked about this many many times. Talked about it with Will Fuller, Robinson Cano. He's done it. He did it a couple times actually. There was another guy on the Texans. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. He did it as well. There's been many athletes that we've talked about. Um, that do drugs for either to get an advantage on offense or defense or for strength in general, or they just do it to cure the pain. They don't know what's in it, which is why I always say when you take medicine, look at the bottle, especially when you're a professional athlete, because they will pull a random drug test on you. You're taking this medicine, you have no idea what's in it. They can catch something in it, you know what I mean, and you're screwed. That's why I always tell people look at the bottle, or if it even says anything on it, or even ask questions to your doctor, the one that prescribed it to you. It's that simple. But this is a different scenario. Now we're doing it with animals. I mean, come on now. I have a big problem with this, Mario. And again, I'm not faulting any side because again, I don't know who did this. We don't know who did it. But whoever did is the biggest dumbass on the planet. And his actions need to be accounted for. Because you're giving an animal human drugs. You know what that could do to that horse? You know what could have happened to that horse? It's bad enough it kills us. What do you think could have happened to him? You know what I mean? So I mean, that's really the best way I can explain it. But with that being said, I hope they can figure this out. I'm not gonna wish anybody here the best of luck because again, I don't know who did this or who didn't. So I don't know. I can't tell you for sure what who exactly is in the right or in the wrong. I do wish the league the best of luck in trying to figure this out because I really want to know. I really want to know who did this, and I want to flame them. Well, not like that, but on the mic, of course.
Right. No, I completely agree with you. And a little disagreement. The other disagreement is even if it was, see, the thing is though, even if it was for animal, we still want to know if it would have been legalized. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Even if after
absolutely,
the league. But
right,
other than that, I
absolutely,
completely agree with you 100%. Again, we're not sure if this is Bob Baffert or this is somebody working for Bob Baffert. We don't know how this happened. Bob Baffert's going through a separate investigation. He said he's going to be working with Horse Race Nation, all that type of stuff. So the biggest problem I have with this, Nate, is exactly what you said. Basically, you're using a human drug on an animal, and it's not right. It really isn't. Now, obviously, if you have a pet, you go to the vet. They give the pet like injections in case the pet's in pain or whatever. That stuff is for animals. You know what I'm saying? That medicine is for animals and it's healthy for animals. Betamethasone is not healthy for a horse. Okay, and again, I'm not sure if Bob Baffert did this or not, but he said it in his statement. The horse did not deserve this. That's the only thing really I can agree with right now is that that the horse did not deserve this. And again, if Bob Baffert did it, then I've lost almost all my. Actually, you know what? I lost all my respect for Bob Baffert. Okay, because you are a legendary race trainer. You should know what to put in your horses and what not to. Simple as that. If he did it, if somebody else that was working for Bob Baffert did it without Bob Baffert knowing, then Bob Baffert has to find out who that is and fire their ass. It's as simple as that. Because no, not just horses, Nate, but no animal in general should be ever given human drugs.
absolutely.
Okay, look, talk to a vet. Talk to a vet. Okay, just like us as humans, we would talk to our doctor about taking a medication before we take it. Talk to a vet. Talk to the commission. Make sure it's actually something legal that the horse can take. You know what I'm saying? But they don't do that. They use betamethasone on a horse. Okay, and maybe the horse was in pain, and that's the reason why they used it. I'm not sure. But again, if the horse was in pain, you realize and you knew not to put this drug in a horse, the horse shouldn't have been racing. Okay, at the end of the day, I get it. Trainers they invest a lot of money in horses. You know, betters they bet a lot of money for horses to win. You know, horse racing is one of the biggest sports events you can bet on. Okay, I understand that. But the point is, at the end of the day, before all that, before all the money, they're living they're living animals. You know, they're living just like us. But the fact that you're willing to do this to get a win out of a race and win money, now it's greedy, it's selfish, and it's careless. You have no care for this horse if you're doing that. So really, Nate, I'm not gonna wish no one the best of luck. I'm really not. I'm gonna be honest. Medina Spirit is the only I don't even want to say person because usually we wish people luck on the show, but it's a horse. I wish Medina Spirit the best of luck. You know, I hope this did not
Right,
affect him. I hope this did not affect him seriously. I hope it didn't affect him at all, to be honest with you. I wish Medina Spirit the absolute best of luck. But you know what, Nate? They need to find out who did this. And whoever did it, we will give an update once we find out who did it and what exactly happened. And Nate will flame the mic and I'll flame the mic part two. And that's just the way it's going to work. Okay. So with that being said, I wish the best of luck to Medina Spirit. I hope that it didn't affect him too much. You know, I hope that he's healthy. I really do. And again, let this be a lesson to people. Before you take a medication, check it. Okay. Before you give your animal a medication, check with a vet. Okay. Because animals should not be at risk for medications that they should not be taking. Animals should not be at risk. It's just cruel, selfish. So with that being said, look, treat your animals right, hug them, love them. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all they want. All animals really want is love. You know. And to Churchill Downs and to Bob Baffert, I'm gonna be honest. Find out exactly what happened. Okay, because we will flame them.